Well, hello everybody and welcome back into another Andor watch along. Stephen, this is episode number 11.
I don't have the fingers for it.
The penultimate episode of Andor season 1. It is called Daughter of Ferrix, which means of course we are going back to Ferrix. If I'm right in saying Ferrix, I'll just keep doing that Ferrix thing with my head every time I say it. Is that the planet?
Ferrix.
Where the Wabani, that annoying Scottish bastard was? I don't know. I don't know. But I think it is. I think it may be. I think that may be the planet.
Yeah, which means we're going to see...
Bix is on.
Yeah.
Ferrix.
I always forget her second name because it rhymes with Crix Nadine, who was the guy from Return of the Jedi. Mm-hmm. It's exactly the same rhyme. And we're going to get the Andor's stepmom as well.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I think the old dementia sufferer.
I didn't want to say that, but I think she may come to an end at some point in this season. I can't see her seeing.
Steve, I think she's going out with a blaze of glory.
I think so, John. Another
she's
thing
a hardened old warrior.
I don't think it's going to be this episode, but I think we're going to get a big character who will be predominantly in season 2, maybe in the last episode of this season.
Do you think that anyone will die? Do you think Luthen will get out? Seeing as though this second season is going to be truncated.
I'd be very surprised to see
One.
Stellan Skarsgård committing himself to another season. But then again,
I could see him sacrificing himself for Mon Mothma.
I think so as well. Yeah, I think so as well. I think he's going to take the heat off her in some way.
The spoke, Stephen, him, the psychic, I hope you're right about her. Or we can trust her.
Yeah.
I think he's handpicked her as the sort of person moving forward to deal with this Rebel Alliance. He's seen the talent, the ability, the sort of potential within her. And I think also he realises that great speech he gave, that he can't see it through to the end. He's not going to be the one. He has to pass the baton.
Yeah. So you're absolutely right. I don't think we're going to see him in season 2.
No.
From a professional side as well, John, I don't think Stellan's going to commit himself to another season. Guy's doing lots of stuff. I don't know. Did he survive Dune, the character?
Yes, he did, yes. The Baron.
There's a good chance he could be in part 2 then.
Yeah.
I think as well, John, that getting back to what I was saying in terms of a big character from season 2, we might see getting introduced to
Smiths.
I think it'll be K2SO.
Oh, yeah. That's a given.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we'll see it. It will be a character, I think. A big character from season 2 we'll get probably in this episode or...
I just love Bail Organa. I'd love to see Bail in there.
Yeah, we need to see more of him,
Yeah, but Stephen, look, man, there's been a lot of stuff swirling around about people theorising regarding Luthen potentially having force capabilities that he has maybe kept deep down. I remember speculating about this guy's fucking robes as far back as when he first popped on the screen.
Yeah.
He looked as though he was wearing Jedi robes. He looked like a fucking Jedi. I personally hope he isn't either, Stephen. I like the grounded boots in the ground.
Yeah. I mean,
vibe.
It's not as good as it was. The Book of Boba Fett stayed away from it, but for a good reason, and I'm glad they did. Wasn't a great series that, but had its moments which were decent. The Mandalorian was going that way until obviously Luke Skywalker. Well, I think maybe
they're all powerful, Stephen.
What's her name?
Ashoka.
Yeah. She turned up before Luke, didn't she? So,
but they're all powerful.
Yeah,
they dominate.
Yeah, that's it. There's no stakes when a Jedi turns up, so keep them away.
Stephen will get into it, and hopefully we're wrong about Luthen. I like this character a lot, but
so do I.
I don't think so. Play.
That was like Gollum's feet there.
Yeah, I was thinking Hobbit. Yeah.
I can't feel my hands.
Potatoes.
They're leaving.
Potatoes.
They're leaving.
The fat hobbit.
Master Bilbo.
The fat hobbit.
Fat hobbit. Samwise.
He was not that fat. Fatter than Elijah, right off, but who isn't it?
Sammy boy, Sam Aston.
Hear you. Tell me they're leaving. They're leaving.
We know you both survive.
That was good. I liked that cut
nice
there.
Transition there.
We're gonna have to get ready. We'll save it for Cassia. Okay. She would have wanted it that way.
A flashback? Maybe not.
What about the droid?
What is this?
Poor droid, I think. I think the droid's depressed.
Yeah.
We're gonna take her out in a minute if you want to say goodbye.
Oh, she did? Wow. Thought she'd have been out in a blaze of glory.
I'll have
Yeah.
you clear
Keep me
the
further
room
from the
if you
fucking
want to be
truth.
alone.
I don't want to be alone. I want Mama Marva.
Wow.
Jetty's gonna be here till I get back.
I can go
I
with
mean,
you.
she wasn't in the last episode either. We just saw, I think it was the doctor getting in, but we actually never saw her.
Bee's gonna help you get organised.
There's a lot to be done.
You said I could go with you.
The daughters of Ferrix require your assistance in matters of grave importance.
We need to pull together, B. All of us.
I've come round to this droid.
It's a very loyal droid.
Yeah. It's been with her since she picked up Andor.
Yeah. Ever since the R2 unit's out, they've just not been in demand. Wow.
It's almost Harry Potter-esque score going on there. Half-Blood Prince.
It's amazing what a score can do though, because it's given that emotion to that robot.
Yeah.
Or droid, sorry.
Android.
Yes.
She's hanging around like a fucking fly in a wall.
You're not in the will, hen. You're wasting your time. She didn't know you. She didn't like you.
Just started last week.
That's like a sieve. A colander. Upside down.
It is, that's exactly what it is.
With an urn, a tea urn.
That's exactly what it is, man.
Whoa. Who are these weirdos?
It looks like it's just these two. They didn't walk here. If we go around.
Looks very icy. Is that snow? That's maybe dirt.
I'm not sure.
Actually.
It looks like sand or something.
Yeah.
This looks familiar. We've seen this before. Was this not in the flashback? Is this not his place? It looks scorched. The planet looks scorched.
Oh, is this the mine?
I think this is where he came from.
Is that good?
This is the sort of quarry.
Yeah.
But they says everyone get wiped out in this
Yeah.
planet.
Does that not look scorched to you though?
Yeah.
Look at the plantation and all that.
It's almost like ashes.
What if there's someone else in there? We get out here.
How did they get there though?
I have no idea. Unless that's where they took them.
Yeah.
Because they were mining. I don't know. Oh.
That was good.
That was good. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Looks like pastry before you cook it.
Yeah. Feel.
They just moved the body.
Tell me we are watching this carefully.
Full surveillance.
What happens now?
As a prominent citizen of Ferrix, she wrote a big send-off. They'll ask for a permit. They know we won't allow it, but they like to keep asking. They're building a list of grievances.
We want a funeral.
Excuse me?
Keep it small. Limit the time, limit the numbers. We want to put them in a box, stand back and watch.
As you wish.
How much time do we have?
There's Goebbels.
Yeah.
Ferrix custom.
What's that?
The dead are bricked. They mix your ashes with mortar and local stone dust, put your name on and fire it up.
Fire it up.
Like a Ferrix brick.
And then what?
They find you a wall.
That's not as great in that Scottish accent though, to be fair.
Susie 2.
What was he in Edinburgh?
The upper beam. One for each of us, greedy. Better fishing on land these times here. Killed our water then here.
Sounds like a chap from the diner. Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, it depends how big your pocketbook is.
Boil our water.
They didn't laugh
Boil
like
our water. Hey, freebie? No biggie dinner tonight. Water spoil here and far. All your
Sounds like Hagrid.
That's the Empire. We were trapped. We were trapped there. It's their prison.
always the Empire here.
What is he saying?
He's saying alive or dead, the upper nose.
No. Let's talk. Hang on.
Kill anyone they would. Kill the water, kill the squigglies. They're not a
That's
spot who
horrific.
they kill, hey? Stop the Empire. They not be killing ye, nay today. Wise to be jumping quickly, though. Where ye be looking to run now, eh?
Where ye be looking to run now, me arties? Rawr!
Niamos?
Oh.
Wow.
Here she comes.
Always going into the shop, never buys anything. Window shopper. I would buy one of the Gungan shields.
To be fair, it's all for show. It's all bollocks. That's not. I thought that was Mon Mothma. It's the other one. I've still not got her name down.
Can I help you? My cousin. I understand she shops here.
Senator Mothma.
I didn't know they were cousins. Okay. I thought they were just friends.
I don't think they are. I think it's
You'd like to get something for
double
her?
speak. She does know her though.
Yeah.
So perhaps.
She did say, you pretend to be that spoiled little rich girl or whatever that everyone knows you for.
We have rules for a reason. You don't seem to understand that.
I sent up a flag this morning.
We would have seen it tomorrow.
The Fondor's gone. Check the back on the way in.
Everything you're doing right now is wrong.
Tomorrow is too late. Where is he?
You're off the rails. You're lucky he's not here.
I gave him Aldani. What have you done lately?
What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Dan.
How many times are you going to play that old Danny card?
Always. I have a constant blur of plates spinning and knives on the floor and needy, panicked faces at the window, of which you are but one of many. What information? I'll make sure he knows where it came from.
Cassian Andor. The mother died. I'm leaving in the morning. Cinta says it's very busy there.
Well, let him know.
Do that.
Detecting a bit of rivalry.
Bitchiness.
Yes. Nippy one. That was a great shot.
Just lingered on her for a little moment there.
I am glad you're back.
No, you're not. You don't have emotions.
Big man's on site. I want
Big man.
full coverage, spotters front and back. I want to know immediately about any comings and goings. Visitors, deliveries, anything.
This guy needs to get a life.
Yes, this is his life, Stephen. He dedicates his entire existence to.
Nobody gives a shit, mate. They all wear watches. They know the time.
Hey, time to go.
Go.
You're like that fucking cockerel
Back to my
there,
place. I'm
waking
working
people up,
late.
telling them it's morning time, and we already fucking know.
Yeah. That's a pain in
Take
the
the
ass, that
afternoon
thing.
off. We'll come back tomorrow. She's not here, B. She's in the stone now. I can't leave you here alone. She wouldn't want that.
You could stay.
Nah, place smells a pish.
One night.
Know that you would know, because you've not got a nose, mate.
They make a sound as they die, sort of poor, agonised.
What is this?
If you're having difficulty speaking.
It's Bix.
Doesn't take long.
Oh, we saw those security cameras before on the Death Star.
It won't feel that way to you.
Hand light blasting them.
Bix. Care to join me?
9. Oh, well, if you were going to take me anyway, then why ask?
Yep.
You baldy prick.
Oh, she's rough.
I'm going to ask you a question. I expect an honest answer. If I'm not sure it's the truth, I'll have to call back Dr. Gorst. Anto Krieger. That name. This face. Have a good look.
Looks like me in 20 years.
Is this the man you introduced to Cassian Andor?
Just say yes.
Biggs.
I wouldn't have any confidence I'm not going to kill you anyway.
I know. What is this?
Stephen, I tell you, we did get a good comment though regarding Mon Mothma and the daughter,
Yeah.
the whole arranged marriage thing. That did change my opinion a little bit.
We did it.
Not much, though.
You did it. I thought this was over.
It's back. We're not following the trends. It's weird. It's stronger here than it is at home.
But you can do what you want.
It's not me.
Perrin?
No, he's strangely open-minded on this topic. It's her. It's Lida. She loves it. And her friends. It's the only thing she shows up on time for. It's mad.
Yielding in acceptance.
Don't tell me you're taking proposals.
I'm in so much trouble, Val.
Headed impermanence. Yielding in acceptance.
Yeah.
Last year I was pulling 100,000 credits every month from the family trust without a trace.
For Luthen? I had no idea it was that much.
So easy.
What a fucking setting.
Yeah.
Set up a stream of accounts. It was like water running downhill. I'd empty the bottom and it would just flow. No one the wiser. A few months ago, I was contacted
that
by one of the bankers back home.
Backdrop of the rain as well.
That Imperial
Yeah.
inspectors might be taking a close look at Chandrillin accounts. I did what I could. I pulled everything I could access up the hill into the main account. There was one empty ledger at the end of the line that was off balance. I just didn't know what else to do.
It was Luthen's
I
Christmas
was
bonus.
You need some creative accounting. That's what you need, my friend.
And you trust him?
Yes, I do. But then Aldani. Suddenly everything was frozen.
Does she know that she was involved in Aldani?
I was thinking that as well. I don't think she knows. Because that look, it was quite sheepish.
Trouble I was in.
Oh dear.
Owning up time.
Here I am.
How much is missing?
400,000.
And they're looking into this when?
Soon. Very soon.
Does Luthen know?
Some, no. Not really.
He's sitting on a large sum of money.
Who knows what he knows?
This can't be exposed.
I know that. I found a solution.
Yeah.
Auntie Val.
So it is, yeah. Yeah.
There you are.
She is potentially part of the family.
Well, come back to see you. How have you been?
She must know there's something going on.
How are you?
Oh, it's nearly as tall as me.
It's good acting.
Call for you.
Oh god.
Joey, it's Estelle.
You know, of all the things happening in this show, he's the one letdown. Oh my god.
Yes. Hello, Sergeant.
Apologies, sir, and to the family.
Good to see you.
Yes, I think so. I'm on the night shift here. The brevity's encouraged, so forgive me if I'm a bit hasty.
I can barely hear you.
Yes, Milana 1, still here.
Just speak clearly.
Indeed. Been a bit rugged for me lately, but, you know, we're marching onward. It's a smell.
I quite like that jump there.
Andor. I'm calling about Andor. You wanted news if I had it.
Yes, please, go on.
Still a few primo holdouts working in the office, helping with the Imperial transition. He found me this afternoon and he told me that the mother!
You were talking about Andor.
Yeah, she's passed away.
Andor's mother?
There's lots of back and forth with Coruscant about it.
Where is Andor?
Yes! Yes, that's it! He might show up at the funeral.
When?
If he's not in there, sir, has to back him. I wouldn't put it past him. Not what we've been through.
We need to speak further.
I knew you'd want to.
That was fucking nuts.
Former triumphs have been vanquished. I can sleep peacefully now.
She's got some voice.
Yeah. She smokes about fucking 90 a day.
Where do you think she's from?
Some place in the East Coast, potentially close to New York. I don't know. Brooklyn? I don't know the accents.
What about Blackpool?
Blackpool and all that.
He does like to go back to the places he was in trouble.
Yeah.
I noticed that. But then again, that's where his stash is. We saw him hide it when he was having his shower.
Tyranny required.
Is his partner still? No, she's not. No,
Unless she's a shapeshifter.
No.
Andor.
Have to say, Cassie, and
you went down in my estimation.
You went down. Not as good looking this time, my friend. You're doing the right thing getting out.
Oh, here we go. Is this back to Seesaw, perhaps?
What a planet, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up and fucking let me in.
I remember this dick for Rogue One.
Good to know.
Attitude.
Put it down or give it back.
Don't smell it though.
What do you think that is then, Stephen?
I just said don't smell it.
I mean, I'll do it.
Do what?
Spellhouse power.
I was thinking a lightsaber.
Tell Krieger I'm in.
You went the opposite way.
Tell him I'll bring air power.
It's taking a long time coming back to me, so.
We get to loot the Eastern Garrison. Whatever we can carry off. And I want all the gear that you promised.
You're too late. It's going tomorrow.
We'll be ready. We have charts. All he has to do is tell us when he wants it and agree to my terms.
I think not.
He's sacrificing this guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
You were so eager for it.
ISB knows Krieger's plan. They'll be waiting for it.
And how do we know this?
I won't tell you that.
And Krieger, he doesn't know. How do you know I won't tell him?
I don't. I don't know what you'll do.
You hated him the last time, mate.
Yeah.
You're willing to burn him.
You're the random factor.
They stud him in.
Plus Krieger.
So you know he's doomed. Which means either you're ISB, or you have someone inside that you are protecting.
Or I'm just a very good listener.
He's so paranoid, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's right, though.
Suppose you've got to be.
I did. I'm not sure right now.
And what if it was me instead of Krieger? What would you do?
Well, Krieger doesn't know me. I'm not vulnerable if he's captured.
Surely you've met him.
I've met him. I've been in a room with him, but he doesn't know that. We send people, we drop supplies, we have special radios. He can't hurt me.
Like I can.
I'm liking the back and forth between these two, though.
It's your decision, but know the choice. Do we let Krieger go down and play the long game, or do we warn him and throw away a source it's taken years to cultivate?
You have people everywhere, don't you?
You're avoiding the question.
All of your sources.
Try to concentrate.
Someone with Krieger? Someone at ISB? Maybe there's someone here with me.
Yes, paranoid though, you're right.
Why wouldn't you?
You're avoiding the choice.
Who is it? Who is it?
It's Tubes.
It's
my man, he tells me everything. Tell him, he deserves to know.
What is this?
She's a tira.
What kind of game is this?
That was a good move.
That was a good move.
There's no way out alive. Of that you must be sure.
I'm doing this so you'll listen. So listen. Krieger goes down. The ISB will feel invincible. They'll feel untouchable. The alternative. Krieger pulls out, we wave him off. They'll know they'll have to wander. They'll trust nothing.
Tubes. From Soccer AM.
You look better than him, to be fair.
If I were ISB, so why wouldn't I just send you out there with him?
You got me focus.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want you to have to make this choice.
30 men.
Plus Krieger.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
Mm-hmm.
They
This
call
is
it
great.
war.
So what you need though, you need that sort of long-term thinking.
Yeah.
That'll ultimately bring the whole thing down.
There's got to be some payoff for this character's story in
There
this.
has to be, yeah, there does.
Or it's
yeah.
been a total waste of time, because I've not really been that
I
interested.
sincerely hope this isn't a canto bite of fucking Andor.
Yeah.
With stuttering DJ. I still get PTSD over Benicio del Toro being wasted like that.
Yeah.
Fucking travesty.
Where are you?
You wanted to reopen the offer.
Did you close the sale?
I did. More expensive than I hoped, but I wasn't in a position to bargain.
So you're coming home?
Depends. I'm most curious about the other piece. We need that piece. We lose that and we'll have to close shop.
There's nothing more you can do.
That's never true.
It's a crowded market.
You need to think of the consequences of losing that piece to another collector.
I'm preparing for every outcome.
Like this double speak, I really do.
Somebody's intercepted the transmission. Oh, that's some ship.
It is, isn't it? Oh.
It's definitely Imperial.
Liked what they did there. They had us thinking for a second until we seen the tower.
Yeah.
Identify yourself, Holcroft.
And the big thrusters.
I need an active transponder ID. Preference Alderaan.
Alderaan.
Sorry, can you...
Alderaan, yeah.
This is an Imperial patrol. Stand by for transponder scan. ID found.
Yes, this is Alderaan 129-12505.
Stand by, Holcroft. Run it.
That was quick thinking there.
Yeah.
What a fucking
What's
shot.
out there?
Yeah.
Arrestor cruiser. Cantwell class. 3 clicks and closing.
Is there something wrong, Patrol? There's been partisan activity in the area. This is a piracy zone.
Oh, thank you for the warning. I'll be careful.
You'll be standing by, is what you'll be doing. Power the tractor beam.
They always cast
How long on the
perfectly
ID?
for the Empire, don't they?
Yeah.
There's always some little snivelling toad.
Decoy burn, port thruster 4. Rivet.
70s hairdo in an English accent.
Yeah.
I'll be careful. You'll be dead.
Affirmative, Patrol. I have an engine overheating here, so it may take a moment.
This is what happens when you have a master manipulator over the years. Living a double life, quick of thought.
Get a boarding team ready. Prepped and ready.
He's able to come up with something.
Tractor beam has been engaged, Holcroft. Please power down your stabilizers.
Calibrate tractor force.
Is he going to manipulate that tractor beam?
I think so.
I've never seen that before.
No.
ID confirmed, sir. Alderaan Trade Alliance.
Alderaan. Is it not
boarding?
Alderaan?
No. We can use the practice.
Nitpicking here.
We can use the practice.
Prepare for boarding and inspection,
What an
Holcroft.
arse.
Engage reverse.
I can't wait to see his face when he lizards.
What's he doing? Final
Oh,
warning.
that arrogance of the Empire backfires every time.
Or risk full consequences.
Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho.
What is that?
Oh, that's incredible.
No, from a...
There we go. Wow, that's a great
Fucking
shot.
incredible, man. Oh.
It's about time we had a space battle.
Yeah. I'm working on my own here.
It's the best way, isn't it? Just out the atmosphere battle, I should say.
This is just a fucking incredible setting.
Yep.
Imagine being in the volume for this.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Never seen that before.
Oh, man. You cheeky bastard. What a shot as well. You're lucky you've not got Vader there, my friend. You would
Looked
be
like David
choked.
Martindale.
He did look like David Martindale. He did. He really did.
Zone 1 freight.
Like the hats, don't they?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Maybe we should get them for the show.
Not getting picture.
I need to get a message to Marva Andor.
Cassian?
Don't. No names.
You already said that.
Where are you?
Tell Marva I'm okay. Tell her I'm thinking about her. And I'll get back as soon as I can. Can you remember that?
Kaz, hang on.
No names. I'm counting on you, son.
Kaz, I'm sorry.
Said his name again.
Your mother's dead.
But this is the best thing, because he can't get back.
No, pretty well, won't he?
I don't think he can.
We've only got one episode left. Don't waste it in that place. I hate that place. Spent too much time there.
That's his family now.
Yeah.
You got through? It's okay?
Yeah. Everything okay?
There's nothing for me here now.
See, that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Space. Fresh air. Like a dream, right? How many do you think made it? How many of us made it out alive? Not enough. What if it's just us? What if we're the only ones? Somebody's got to tell people what's happening back
It's
there.
better than nothing.
We need to split up. Double our chances. One of us has to make it. People have to know what's going on.
We'll see each other again.
Yeah.
We know that.
Take this. People have to know about this.
That's important though, Stephen.
Yeah.
That evolution.
Yep. I think that's what.
Yeah.
I think that's what draws him to the rebellion, John.
This guy had no interest.
No. He's got a cause now.
He has, yeah. Amazing score. That was a great episode. It really was.
Standout moment was obviously that space battle for me.
It was, yeah.
That was incredible. It's been long overdue as well, John. I think
There was a couple of standout moments, Stephen. Mon Mothma's emotion at her daughter been thrust into a horrific situation where she has to go back to this sort of old arranged marriage way of her people. And then obviously the stuff between Saw Gerrera and Luthen.
Yeah.
And then, as you said, the space battle, and then also the death.
I mean, overall,
the impact on Cassie.
I think the series has been more drama driven than action, to be fair. We've had a fair share of action when it was needed. It's not just a set piece or just for the sake of it because we've got the technology or anything like that. I think that's what was missing, perhaps, in maybe some of the other web series, John. I think this has been very drama driven throughout, and I think it's been very important to do that. When you get the Gilroys involved, it's going to be a very layered storyline and character development. So it was very important to do that in this season. Now, we talked about Christian Harloff's sort of predictions, what he feels from season 1 to season 2. The difference it's going to be is that season 2 is going to be more
condensed
and
right
leading right up to Rogue One, whereas this series needed that time to breathe. It needed that time to establish the characters and really draw in sort of a connection with the character, particularly Cassian, because we only saw him in Rogue One. We only saw him having maybe a couple of lines talking about his past. This has really fleshed out the character. It's been very important to do that because my wife and I will watch this again probably tomorrow, and we keep saying can't wait to see Rogue One again.
Yeah.
So it does that to you. It does. Yeah, it's a fantastic film.
And you mentioned the Gilroys. That's what Tony effectively came in and did. He took a soapy sort of happily ever after ending of Rogue One and turned it dark.
Yeah.
Gave it an emotional resonance, which we're now seeing reverse engineered with this character.
Yeah.
That just gives even more importance to the sacrifice of this guy. What he does at Einstein, I was listening to, and your father would be proud.
Yeah.
From also Michael Giacchino.
Yeah.
The score, the moment the ship crashes through the sort of barrier and the Scarif.
Moment, yeah.
That builds up to this. Or this builds up to that, I should say.
With you, Rogue One, yeah.
It all builds to that moment.
Yeah.
This is the foundations for one character. I've just really enjoyed it. The whole journey we went on with Andor, and just the acting has been outstanding from Diego. He's outstanding. You see the little flicker of emotion, then he holds it back, and it's the evolution of the character is there.
Yeah.
He wanted to bugger off, as we like to say in Scotland, make his way alone. And when we say alone, he went back. He did get back to his mother. He tried to take prominent figures with him.
Yeah.
But he was standalone. He was almost like Finn, done better. He wanted to go off and had nothing to do with a rebellion, nothing to do with an organised sort of group. He wanted to stand on his own 2 feet.
The only thing that I think is going to draw him back to that planet, John, is obviously this Cyril as well, because Cyril will be expecting him to go to that memorial funeral, whatever you want to call it.
I don't think he'll go back.
I hope not, but I think he's going to have to have that sort of... I think Cyril needs that closure as well. He's either going to die or he's going to get closure in some fashion.
He's the one character in this I don't care about.
I don't care, John, but they're obviously pushing it towards that, and I'd rather he didn't get back, because I've had enough of that planet. We've spent too much time on it, I think. But it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not we're going to have some closure at the end of the next episode, or
there's
it's
a lot
going to be
on in this episode. It better be a long one. I'm hoping it's at least an hour long.
So, because they have been quite short the last couple.
You have to clear up the Mon Mothma stuff with the daughter.
Yeah.
You have to clear up the stuff with Luthen. You have to clear up the stuff with Andor, with Cyril, with Bix, even with the fucking droid. There's a lot to be cleared up in this last episode. And if it is truncated leading up into Rogue One, the second season, Stephen, I think we'll get into episode 1 of season 2, and he'll already be with K2SO. I don't think we even see how they met. I think he will be by his side by that
unless
point.
Some of these unresolved things you've just mentioned, they're going to be maybe in the first couple of episodes.
Unless
of
they do
season 2.
bleed over, and maybe it isn't.
Yeah.
This is all based off what
because
Christian
I think
Harlow said.
it's a continuation, John, and if you watch it collectively, it wouldn't really bother you and such if they don't close things off at this next episode, you know. But we'll just have to see.
We will, but Stephen, I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's built and built and built and built and built. I've enjoyed every episode, incidentally. I've seen a comment in the previous reaction suggesting that I, in particular, didn't like any episode up until the previous one.
That's a baffling comment. I didn't understand that one.
I fucking loved every episode of this. Maybe barring 2, which was slow.
But you've made it clear, John, you've enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed this show. I think it's been the best. I think this is Star Wars done right. I keep saying it.
Yeah.
This is the gold standard for Star Wars
on
TV.
It sits in that time period where you've got the stuff that happened before Andor, and you've got the stuff that happened after Andor. Mandalorian is quite tricky because there's still that huge gap between Mandalorian season 2 and going into season 3 and The Force Awakens because there's no other storytelling.
It's something about that era
in live action. Yeah,
the proper stormtroopers.
And
it's lived in. It's gritty. Yeah. There's something about it. What came before, what came after. They've tried to do something different. It's too clean.
Yeah.
It's too clinical in the prequels, and afterwards it just feels like a cheap imitation of the originals. I don't know how you get out of that with Star Wars. That's a whole other discussion.
Yeah.
But there's something about this time period that just seems to work for me. Really enjoying it. Love it. The catchphrase, the wig, the joke. Love it. What's your thoughts on episode 11 of Andor? Daughter of Ferrix. Well, we got the answer to what Daughter of Ferrix was all about.
Daughter of Ferrix.
Daughter of Ferrix. It seems like all the Scottish characters are going to Ferrix. If it's not Wabani, then it's an Imperial spy from Edinburgh, it sounds like. But a posh Edinburgh accent. Not one of the Kens, that kind of accent. It's a proper, like, Dale fucking Phillip who does travelling, vlogging. Poshy kind of Edinburgh accent. Yeah, we got what that was about. It was his mother dying. She was a daughter of Ferrix, I believe. Adopted daughter of Ferrix. She passed away. What's your thoughts? You can comment down below if you have anything to say about that, about our reaction, about the whole episode at all. What was your standout moment? Just things you're enjoying, things you're perhaps hating. Anything can go down below in the comment section. That's the place to share it. You can also like the video if you've enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications straight to your eyeballs. Regardless of what you do though, thank you once again for watching this, and all that leaves us to say, Stephen, is bye bye.